What you're about to hear is a fictional story about infidelity, crafted purely for emotional depth and dramatic impact. None of it is real. Just sit back, listen, and let the story take you somewhere unexpected. Michelle's voice, trembling, over a dark, rain-soaked bedroom. I woke up to his breath on my neck, my father's hands where they shouldn't be. Was it a dream? My heart says no. My body's still shaking. Thunder cracks. What do I do now? Rain pelts my window as I lie awake, 19, in our creaky Ohio home. Dad's been distant since Mom's late shifts at the hospital. I clutch my pillow, fresh off my cycle, praying I'm safe. His footsteps echo down the hall. My stomach twists, something feels wrong tonight, heavy, like a storm about to break. Mom's laughter used to fill this house, but now it's just silence and Dad's late-night whiskey. I'm Ellie, their only child, caught in their fading marriage. I see her exhaustion, his wandering eyes. The air feels thick with secrets. I lock my door, but his shadow lingers outside. My heart races. I text my best friend, Lila, about Dad's odd behavior. He's just stressed, she says. But it's more. His gaze lingers too long, his touch too close. I'm not a kid anymore, but I feel small, trapped. Mom's working tonight. The house feels too big, too empty. I hear his key in the lock. Dad calls my name, voice slurred, warm. I freeze in my room, pretending to sleep. His knock is soft, then urgent. Ellie, open the door. I don't move. My phone buzzes, Mom's texting she'll be home late. Again. I want to scream, but fear chokes me. What does he want at 2 a.m.? Flashback to last week, Dad hugged me too tight at dinner, his hand brushing my thigh. I laughed it off, but it burned in my chest. Mom didn't notice, lost in her phone. Now, alone with him, that moment haunts me. His footsteps stop outside my door. I hold my breath, praying he walks away. The door creaks open. I fake sleep, heart pounding. Dad's silhouette looms, whiskey on his breath. Ellie, he whispers, too close. His hand grazes my arm. I jolt upright, eyes wide. What are you doing? My voice shakes. He mumbles, just checking on you. But his eyes say something else. Ellie, Dad, get out. Now. Dad, don't be like that, sweetheart. I'm just lonely. Ellie, this isn't right. You're scaring me. Dad, you're overreacting. It's nothing. He leaves, but my skin crawls. Was it a dream? No, his touch was real, heavy, wrong. I lock the door, sobbing into my pillow. My body's still raw from my cycle, I can't risk anything. Fear claws at me, what if this isn't the first time? What if Mom knows? I need answers, but I'm terrified. Morning comes, gray and heavy. Dad acts normal, making coffee, but his eyes avoid mine. I feel sick, replaying last night. Was it a mistake? Or something worse? I check my body for signs, praying I'm safe. The thought of carrying his child makes my stomach lurch. I can't tell Mom. Not yet. At school, I'm a ghost. Lila notices my shaking hands. What's wrong, Ellie? I can't say it. The words choke me, my dad crossed a line. Instead, I lie, say I'm stressed about exams. But my mind screams. What do people call a child born from this? The shame burns deeper than I can bear. I dig through Mom's old diaries, hidden in the attic. Her words from before my birth spill out, he's distant, but he loves me. Then, a chilling entry, caught him watching me sleep. Felt wrong. My heart stops. Has this shadow been here all along? Did Mom ignore it? I need to know. Ellie, Mom, did Dad ever act strange with you? Before I was born? Mom, What's this about, Ellie? He's your father. Ellie, just answer. Please. Mom, he had his moments. Marriage isn't perfect. Why? Ellie, silent, trembling, no reason. Her dodge cuts deep. Mom's hiding something, or she's blind. I feel alone, trapped in this house of secrets. Dad's at work, but his presence lingers like a stain. I check my cycle app obsessively, safe, for now. But the fear of what could happen gnaws at me. I can't stay silent much longer. Plot twist, I find a letter in Dad's desk, addressed to Mom, dated a month before my birth. I'm sorry for what I did. It wasn't you. My blood runs cold. Was there someone else? Or something else? The paper shakes in my hands. I need to confront him, but the truth might destroy us all. I wait for Dad in the living room, letter clutched tight. He walks in, tired, unaware. My voice cracks. What did you do before I was born? His face pales. He grabs the letter, eyes wild. You don't understand, he says. But I do. The truth is a knife, and it's already cutting. Dad, Ellie, you're blowing this out of proportion. Ellie, don't lie. I felt you last night. And this letter, what did you do to Mom? Dad, it was a mistake. I was drunk. It's not what you think. Ellie, then what is it? Tell me. He stammers, says it was a one-time lapse with a coworker, not me. But his eyes flicker with guilt. I don't believe him. The air feels toxic, like every word is a lie. I'm shaking, torn between running and screaming. My body's mine, but his actions taint it. What if I'm carrying his sin? I call Lila, sobbing, spilling everything. She's horrified, urges me to tell Mom. But what if Mom blames me? Society's whispers haunt me, incest. Freak. I imagine their stares if I'm pregnant. I check my cycle again, still safe, but fear lingers. I need to act, but I'm paralyzed. Mom comes home, exhausted. I can't hold it in. Dad was in my room last night, I blurt. Her face crumples, eyes searching mine. What do you mean? She asks, voice breaking. I tell her everything, his touch, the letter, my fear. She's silent, but her tears say she's not surprised. Mom, Ellie, why didn't you tell me sooner? Ellie, I was scared you'd hate me. Mom, I could never. But him, pauses, voice hard, he's done this before. Ellie, what? With who? Mom, not now. We'll fix this. Mom's words confirm my worst fears, Dad's crossed lines before. Not with me, but others. She's stayed for me, for stability. I feel her pain, her shame, mirrored in mine. We're both trapped in his shadow. I hug her, crying. For once, I'm not alone, but the weight doesn't lift. We confront Dad together. He denies everything, calls me confused. Mom slaps him, her voice raw, I've covered for you too long. I see her strength, but also her brokenness. My fear of pregnancy lingers, but I'm safe, for now. The real damage is deeper, etched in my soul. Dad leaves that night, bags packed. Mom and I sit in silence, the house too quiet. I wonder what people will say if this leaks. Will they call me a victim? A liar? The word for a child born from this haunts me, but I'm not pregnant. Relief battles guilt. I've lost my father, but maybe I never had him. Days later, I see a doctor, confirm I'm safe. The relief is fleeting, shame lingers. Mom's filing for divorce, rebuilding herself. I envy her strength. I'm still untangling what he did, what it means for me. The world's judgment looms, but I won't let it define me. Not yet. Lila helps me find a therapist. Talking hurts, but it's a start. I learned mom stayed with dad because she felt trapped, pregnant with me. I wasn't unwanted, but her pain was. I cry for her, for me. The house feels lighter without him, but his shadow clings to my dreams. Mom opens up about dad's past, a coworker, a one-night stand. She forgave him for me, but now she's done. I see her as a woman, not just my mother, carrying scars like mine. We're healing, slowly. I still fear judgment, but I'm learning to face it. My body's mine again. At school, whispers start. Someone saw dad leave. I hear, broken home, weird family. I want to scream the truth, but I don't. Lila stands by me, fierce. I'm not pregnant, but the fear of that label, incest, lingers. I'm more than their gossip. I'm Ellie, and I'm surviving. Mom and I moved to a new apartment, a fresh start. The old house holds too many ghosts. I still check my cycle, a reflex now. Therapy helps me name my pain, violation, not my fault. Society may judge, but I'm rewriting my story. Mom smiles more. We're enough for each other. Months later, I'm stronger, but the scars remain. Dad's gone, no contact. I wonder what mom enjoyed in him before everything soured. I wasn't unwanted, but I carry her pain, my own. The world may whisper, but I'm not their labels. I'm Ellie, and I'm reclaiming my life, one breath at a time. The new apartment smells of fresh paint, but I still feel him, dad's shadow in every corner. Mom's trying, cooking dinner, smiling too hard. I check my phone, no messages from him. Good. But a text from Lila chills me, someone's asking about your dad at school. My heart sinks. Who knows? At school, eyes follow me. A girl, Sarah, whispers to her friends, glancing my way. Did dad tell someone? I confront her in the hall, voice low. What are you saying about my family? She smirks, just heard your dad's a creep. My fists clench. The truth's leaking, and I'm powerless to stop it. Ellie, who told you that, Sarah? Sarah, people talk, Ellie. Your dad left for a reason, right? Ellie, you don't know anything. Sarah, keep telling yourself that. Everyone's got secrets. Sarah's words burn. I skip class, hiding in the library, Googling, what happens if I stop, too scared to finish. No pregnancy, I'm safe, but the fear lingers. What if they call it that word? My therapist says shame isn't mine, but it feels like it. I'm drowning in their stares. Mom notices my silence at dinner. Ellie, talk to me, she pleads. I can't. The rumors at school, the fear of judgment, it's too much. She reaches for my hand, her eyes heavy with guilt. I should have left him sooner, she whispers. I want to comfort her, but I'm breaking too. Plot twist, Lila calls, frantic. Ellie, your dad's back in town. He's been talking to my mom. My blood runs cold. Why is he here? I thought he was gone for good. Lila says he's asking about me, acting like nothing happened. My stomach churns. Is he trying to rewrite the truth? I confront Mom about Dad's return. Her face hardens. He called me too, she admits. Wants to explain. Explain what? His hands on me? His lies? I'm shaking, torn between rage and fear. Mom says we'll get a restraining order, but I wonder if that's enough to keep his shadow away. At therapy, I spill everything, Dad's return, the rumors, my nightmares. My therapist says I'm reclaiming my voice, but it feels like screaming into a void. I'm safe from pregnancy, but the thought of his blood in me haunts. What would people call that child? I shove the thought down, hard. Lila sneaks me into her house to avoid Dad. Her mom's kind, but her pity stings. You're strong, Ellie, she says. Am I? I feel like glass, ready to shatter. Lila hugs me, promising to keep my secret. But secrets spread like wildfire. I dread school tomorrow, the whispers growing louder. Lila, you don't have to face him, Ellie. Stay here. Ellie, he's my dad. I can't just hide forever. Lila, you're not alone. I'll go with you if you confront him. Ellie, I don't know if I'm ready. What if he lies again? I dream of Dad's hands, his whiskey breath. I wake screaming, Mom rushing in. She holds me, her own tears falling. He can't hurt you anymore, she says. But he already has. The world's judgment looms, what they'd call a child from this. I'm safe, but the fear clings like damp rot. School's a battlefield. Sarah's group stares, whispering. I hear, freak, under their breath. I want to run, but Lila grabs my hand. You're not what they say, she whispers. I nod, but doubt festers. Dad's actions taint me, and I hate him for it. I need to face him, end this. Mom gets the restraining order. I feel safer, but not free. Dad's texted me, a single line, I'm sorry, Ellie. Sorry for what? His touch. His lies? I delete it, but his words echo. I wonder what Mom saw in him, what kept her tethered so long. Was it love, or fear? I find an old photo, Mom, Dad, me as a baby. They're smiling, but now I see the cracks, her tight grip, his distant eyes. Was I planned, or a mistake? Mom says I was wanted, but her pain feels like mine. I burn the photo, hoping to erase him. But he's in me, and I hate it. Lila overhears Sarah's clique. Dad told someone he messed up, but claims I misunderstood. Rage boils in me. He's spinning lies, painting me as the liar. I want to scream the truth, but fear stops me. What if they believe him? My body's safe, but my soul's still under siege. Mom and I meet with a lawyer. She's fierce, vowing to protect me. I tell her everything, Dad's touch, the letter, his return. Her eyes soften. You're brave, Ellie. Brave? I feel broken. But her words spark something. I won't let his actions define me. I'm more than his sin. Ellie, Mom, what if people find out? What they'll call it, Mom, let them talk. You're my daughter, not their story. Ellie, but Dad, he's out there, lying. Mom, we'll stop him. Together. We file a police report. It's terrifying, saying it out loud. The officer's kind, but I see judgment in her eyes. Or is it pity? I'm not pregnant, thank God, but the fear of that label, incest, clings. Mom holds my hand, her strength anchoring me. I'm not alone, but I'm still scared. Dad's arrested for violating the restraining order. He called Mom, begging to see me. She refused. I hear he's telling people I'm troubled, that he's the victim. The lies cut deep, but I'm done hiding. I tell Lila the truth. She cries, but doesn't flinch. You're still you, she says. Therapy's my lifeline. I talk about Mom's pain, how she stayed with Dad for me. I wasn't unwanted, but her sacrifices weigh heavy. I'm learning to forgive her silence, her blindness. The world may whisper, but I'm not their gossip. I'm Ellie, piecing myself back together. School's quieter now. Sarah's clique moves on to new gossip. Lila's my shield, deflecting stares. I'm still afraid of what people might call a child born from this, but I'm safe. My body's mine again, but my heart's a work in progress. I'm learning to trust it, slowly. Mom starts therapy too. We talk more, raw and real. She admits Dad's charm hid his darkness. I loved him once, she says, voice soft. I wonder what that love felt like, before it soured. We're rebuilding, mother and daughter, stronger without him. But his ghost lingers. I write a letter to Dad, unsent. You broke me, but I'm not yours to ruin. It's cathartic, tearing it up. I'm not his victim, not society's label. I check my cycle one last time, still safe. Relief washes over me. I'm free, not from pain, but from his hold. I'm enough. Mom gets a job offer in Chicago. A new city, a clean slate. I'm scared, but ready. The whispers here will fade. I imagine a life without his shadow, where I'm just Ellie, not the girl with the creepy dad. Mom smiles, hopeful. We're rewriting our story, together. At therapy, I talk about the future. I want to be a writer, to tell stories of survival. My therapist says my voice is my power. I believe her. Dad's actions don't define me. The world's labels, incest, shame, aren't mine. I'm Ellie, and I'm healing, one word at a time. We pack for Chicago. I find Mom's old diary, the one from before my birth. I don't read it, just hold it, feeling her strength. She wasn't weak for staying, she was surviving. Like me. I'm not unwanted, not broken. I'm her daughter, and we're enough for each other. The night before we leave, Lila throws me a small party. Just us, music, laughter. I feel light, almost whole. The fear of judgment lingers, but it's quieter now. I'm not what they'd call a child of sin. I'm Ellie, with a future I'll shape. I hug Lila, grateful for her loyalty. Chicago's skyline sparkles as we drive in. Mom squeezes my hand. New beginnings, she says. I nod, feeling the weight lift. Dad's gone, his lies silenced. I'm safe, not pregnant, not labeled. I'm Ellie, reclaiming my life. The world can whisper, but I'll shout louder.